Hello, everyone. Welcome back to yet another political episode. So we're back. We have great news. Donald Trump it knows who his running mate is going to be. He's going to release it very soon. But just know his running mate has been picked. No one knows but him, and I can tell you he's probably dying to tell us. So we are going to be looking forward to whenever he will be telling us his running mate. He probably will be announcing it at a rally. It could be any day. Most likely going to be at a rally, but I'll tell you, we're all looking forward to it. So Donald Trump is gaining, and it seems like that post-conviction gain for Biden is done. It's done. And it's pretty much over. The news is synced in for the most part. It's almost the end of June. And we're going to be doing a July prediction. I'm going to guarantee you Trump's probably going to carry the same states as he carried in June in our June prediction. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at those states. We also have to talk about the endorsement that Trump may be getting. It's mainly from Teamsters. And Teamsters is more of a Democrat or more independent endorsing sort of company. So it's a more of a union, workers union sort of company. And to see a workers union that represents workers, and we know unions, workers, the industrial worker usually is a Democrat, right? And that's how the left is usually affiliated with workers, laborers, farmers. Although farmers have made a huge trend and flipped to the right, we are seeing more industrial workers, auto workers, mechanics. They're still in with Democrats, but we're seeing now is most of those individuals are not fan of Biden. And going back to the Trump presidency, a lot of people, a lot of those industrial workers have realized that, hey, the Trump presidency, the Trump era actually wasn't that bad. And we actually were gaining success under Trump. Yes, Trump, we may not liked his many of his policies or some of his policies, but we were doing good. We were actually doing great. So what we're seeing here is this, let's just say, this union which provides more basically wealth and support for a struggling lower class. So basically, this Teamsters potentially, I don't know, could be going for Trump. So yes, Teamsters president, who I don't know what his name is, but he is announcing he's going to be attending the RNC, which I believe is in July 18th. But that is basically the convention, and that's where we officially nominate President Donald J. Trump to run against Joe Biden. Then again, we'll see if Joe Biden screws up this debate. He's out. I mean, the Democrats are going to pee their pants. They're going to bonk their head on against the wall if they nominate this guy. They will scream in pain if they nominate this guy and he flunks the debate. They're basically supposedly throwing themselves off a cliff. So when we know the Democrats are going to tolerate that. So they're definitely going to ditch Biden if he screws it up. But, of course, we have very special news. We also have great gains in the Rust Belt. We previously saw Trump getting a specific boost in the national polls. Let's see. Yes, a boost, bringing them up to 0.9, just 1 point. You'll see we're getting back. He's getting back the lead. He lost after the conviction, but yes, he's getting that back. So that is great news, and I think it's possibly because of the Biden mentality and the Biden capability to lead. It has to be basically. It's basically because is Joe Biden fit to be president? A lot of Americans, 70% of them, say no. And really, there's only one guy on the ballot, and that's Donald J. Trump. It's Donald J. Trump or no president at all, or just a president that if you're going to let Joe Biden be the president, you might as well let the 12-year-old or a teenager become the president. There's really no difference. The Democrats say, oh, he just needs to sign, if he can sign legislation, and if he can sign executive orders and read the teleprompter, he's fine. Well, anyone can do that. Anyone can read a teleprompter to address the American people and sign orders. Anyone can do that. It's the experience, right? And they're saying, oh, Joe Biden, 40 years in the Senate. Big, yeah, 40 years and 8 years as vice president. Now he's 4 years as president. I think it's time to be done, don't you think? It's time to be done. You have held the ring for a long time, Mr. Biden, and you made a lot of accomplishments. I think I made a lot of accomplishments earlier in your career. You were pretty based, but not so much anymore. So it's time to put down the ring, pass it on to someone else, and retire. Spend the rest of your life on a rocking chair, because that's probably the most happiest place for a 90-year-old or an early 80-year-old. Rocking chair. Yeah. And just be at home. Rest. Okay? But yes, you'll see Trump gaining back momentum and strength, and overall just great performance in Pennsylvania. We saw in February, that we saw specifically April, Biden holding the state by just 0.5%, just 1 point. Then Trump gaining back the lead in late April, holding that up and gaining and keeping his momentum post conviction. I think that's honestly really good when it comes to that. Thanks to as you know, African American voters are swinging to Donald Trump and staying loyal to Donald Trump. That's honestly very good. We are seeing with that. But going back, also, you have Donald Trump's momentum in the said Rust Belt, but also in Virginia. It's probably being a close race. Looking at Minnesota, Minnesota used to be, Minnesota went up. Minnesota was more competitive than Virginia. Now Virginia is more competitive. That's because of 2 polls saying that Trump and Biden are going to tie. And I can guarantee you after that, Trump's going to get a poll and a couple more polls. And who knows, he might actually take the lead. So we're going to go ahead. That's pretty much a 5-way. Let's see a 5-way race. Yeah, a 5-way race. Biden's barely holding on. Just 1.5%. That's with the Kennedy. That is with the West and Stein votes. So expect, yes, overall, Virginia going to be an extremely close race overall. And yes, that is what to expect. So, yes, I think things are looking pretty good for Trump. What do you guys think? Anyways, I want to thank you all for watching this short video. I'll see you all in the next political episode.